Your dreams take flight, pages turn, a magical night. Adventures waiting, come take a look. Join us now in the storybook. Whispers of tales.
Life of Genghis Khan.
The wind howled across the Mongolian steppe as Temujin was born, his tiny fist clutching a blood clot, an omen some interpreted as a sign of future greatness. But his early life was one of hardship, betrayal, and constant struggle for survival. Little did anyone know, this boy would unite the scattered tribes and forge an empire. His father, a powerful chieftain, was poisoned, leaving Temujin's family vulnerable and outcast. Abandoned by their clan, Temujin, his mother, and siblings were forced to fend for themselves in the harsh wilderness, scavenging for food and facing constant danger. This early adversity forged an unbreakable will within him. As a boy, Temujin killed his half-brother in a dispute over food, revealing a ruthless streak born of necessity. This act, though brutal, demonstrated his willingness to do whatever it took to survive and protect his family. It was a turning point in his young life. Temujin's marriage to Borte, arranged in his youth, became a cornerstone of his future power. However, Borte was kidnapped, and Temujin's resolve was tested as he embarked on a perilous quest to rescue her. This quest would prove his courage and attract loyal followers. Temujin's victory in rescuing Borte solidified his reputation as a capable leader, and warriors began to flock to his banner. He promised them loyalty, justice, and a share in the spoils of war. His charisma and strategic mind started to shape his destiny. Temujin understood the importance of alliances. He strategically forged bonds with powerful figures, using both diplomacy and force to unite rival tribes. Every alliance added to his growing power base and moved him closer to his ultimate goal. One of Temujin's most trusted allies was Genghis, a blood brother since childhood. However, ambition and rivalry eventually drove them apart, leading to a bitter and bloody conflict. This betrayal taught Temujin a valuable lesson about loyalty and power. The battles against Genghis were brutal and costly, testing Temujin's leadership and military skills. Despite setbacks, Temujin's strategic brilliance and the loyalty of his warriors ultimately led to victory. Genghis' defeat paved the way for Temujin's undisputed dominance. In 1206, Temujin united the Mongol tribes under his rule. He was proclaimed Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler, marking the beginning of his legendary reign and the rise of the Mongol Empire. The world would never be the same. Genghis Khan implemented a strict code of laws known as the Yasa, which emphasized loyalty, discipline, and justice. This legal framework helped to unite the diverse tribes and create a stable and efficient empire. The Yasa became the foundation of Mongol power. Genghis Khan revolutionized Mongol military tactics, emphasizing speed, mobility, and psychological warfare. His armies were unmatched in their ability to conquer vast territories with astonishing speed. Their reputation instilled fear in their enemies. The Mongol Empire expanded rapidly under Genghis Khan's leadership, conquering vast swaths of Asia, including parts of China, Russia, and Persia. Cities fell, and kingdoms crumbled before the Mongol onslaught. The world trembled before his might. The siege of cities was a hallmark of Mongol warfare. They employed sophisticated siege engines and relentless assaults to breach city walls and overwhelm their defenders. Few could withstand the might of the Mongol armies. The conquest of the Khwarezmian Empire in Central Asia was one of Genghis Khan's most brutal campaigns, resulting in widespread destruction and immense loss of life. Cities were razed, and populations were decimated. The campaign was a display of ruthless power. Despite his ruthlessness, Genghis Khan was a pragmatic ruler who valued talent and incorporated conquered peoples into his empire. He promoted religious tolerance and fostered trade, contributing to the Silk Road's revival. His empire benefited from diversity. Genghis Khan appointed his sons and trusted generals to govern different regions of the empire, ensuring its stability and continued expansion after his death. He carefully planned the succession to prevent internal conflict. He thought of the future. Genghis Khan's legacy is complex, marked by both incredible achievements and immense brutality. He united Mongolia, created a vast empire, and fostered trade, but his conquests caused widespread death and destruction, a leader of great extremes. In 1227, Genghis Khan died during a campaign against the Western Xia. His death was kept secret until the campaign was concluded, ensuring the Mongol army's victory. His end was shrouded in mystery. Genghis Khan was buried in a secret location, never to be found. The exact whereabouts of his tomb remains one of history's great mysteries. His final resting place, a well-guarded secret. The Mongol Empire continued to expand under his successors, reaching its greatest extent under Kublai Khan, Genghis Khan's grandson. The legacy of conquest continued. The Mongol Empire facilitated trade and cultural exchange across Eurasia, connecting East and West and fostering the spread of knowledge and ideas, a bridge between cultures. The Mongol Peace, or Pax Mongolica, brought a period of stability and prosperity to many regions of Eurasia, allowing for increased trade and cultural interaction, a time of relative peace. The Mongol Empire eventually fragmented into several smaller khanates, but its influence on world history remains significant, a legacy that endures to this day. Genghis Khan's story is a reminder of the complexities of history and the enduring impact of leadership, both positive and negative, a life that continues to fascinate and provoke debate. From humble beginnings to universal ruler, Genghis Khan's life remains an epic tale of ambition, conquest, and the enduring power of the human spirit. A story that continues to inspire and challenge,